check this out, guys. So before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we just restocked on our custom Goon Squad bottle openers, stainless steel and food grade and all that good stuff. And these suckers are super unique, probably my favorite item on the website right now. And they did go pretty dang quick last time. So if you want to copy one and help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com. But as right now, let's get to the video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage where we're gonna continue working on the 2019 Ford Raptor here. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we already made some more major progress, especially in the interior where we got that sucker completely thrown back in there and detailed, of course, looks absolutely flawless, like a brand new truck in there. And now that we're done with the interior, what we're gonna focus on is just the exterior. We got the whole entire front end complete with that brand new aftermarket front bumper. All we're waiting on is just some LED lights, which could be in any day now. We got all the fender flares on, that looks super good. And all we got left to do is just focus on this rear end here. All we gotta do is just tighten this bed down to the frame itself, finish up the wiring harness, make sure everything is plugged in, throw on the gas cap. And last but not least, we're gonna bring in our brand new aftermarket rear bumper. Then after that, we're gonna bring in some more mods. Well, that didn't go as planned right there, did it, dude?
No, sir, dude.
Oh my goodness. So what we have on our hands here is a bent tow hitch, which I think this is the exact reason how this truck got damaged, dude.
I mean, that's probably what happened. They were actually hauling a trailer. I don't know if it was like the load wasn't proportioned properly, and probably it flew off the road with the trailer because the hitch is twisted, and like this, the receiver part is a little bit twisted, almost like it jackknifed. And on top of that, the actual hitch bar right here, as you can tell, it's a little bit bent. Yeah, it's a little banana right now.
That's crazy. That actually makes sense now how that damage occurred, because it was such a weird damage. Like,
it looks like he flew off the road.
Flew off the road and jackknifed possibly or something like that. But those trucks are not rated for much, are they, dude?
I think it's only, what is the load capacity on this thing is only, what, like 5,000 pounds, dude?
5,000, dude. That's not much. That's like a Can-Am and the trailer, dude.
I think our boat over there, the Mariah, weighs a little bit more than that, dude.
Possibly, dude. But I guess that truck is just made for the Baja Desert and stuff like that, which that's exactly kind of what we plan to use it for,
yes,
dude.
sir. I mean, we would have not even focused on this this hitch right now because I mean, we can order one, it'll come in within a day. We're probably just gonna go ahead and do that, but our rear bumper actually has to get attached with this in order for it to get installed. So yes, that's why we're trying to straighten it out.
That's why we're trying to straighten this piece of just like, I don't know what that's made out of. That's strong,
it's
dude.
Super strong, dude. The skid steer was all its weight was on this side, and we hammered it. bit, we cannot budge this.
You know
thing,
what we
dude.
need to get out here? The excavator, dude.
Dude, that thing can just punch it down.
Ooh, Big Bertha.
Dude, that thing is pretty heavy, but I don't know, dude. I mean, if this
Oh, you're thinking military truck. I'm
Yeah.
talking about Big Bertha at the commercial
Oh,
property,
the big
dude.
blue girl, dude. That thing may be able to actually drive over this and bend this back.
Yeah, exactly. But I think what we're gonna do probably right now is probably just go ahead, try to see if that sucker will fit up, because I really want to see what that rear bumper is gonna look like,
Yeah,
dude.
we'll probably just mock it up for now. If it bolts down, we'll bolt it down and just wait on our new hitch. But for right now, let's just go ahead and carry this sucker back over there and just throw it on.
Alrighty guys, so there you have it. We finally got our rear aftermarket bumper completely installed there. I gotta say that looks super clean. Definitely a lot more aggressive than the original one, but there was a good bit of work that went into it just before we got that sucker installed. Of course, we couldn't straighten this stock hitch receiver out, so first thing we did was call the dealership, and that sucker was a whopping $700, and I think it was like 2 days in order to get that sucker delivered. Then of course, our second option was the junkyard, where we found like a 16 model regular F-150 for 50 bucks, dude.
That is way
That's
better
a
than
steal.
700 bucks. Of course, it was a little bit different because the F-150, a regular one, it has side exit. This has rear exit exhaust, so the brackets are a little bit different. And I noticed that it doesn't have the hooks on the back.
Exactly, which I actually like that this sucker doesn't have that, because we have the shackles that are gonna go right here, basically tow hooks right there, or whatever you call that right there.
So it's going to be a lot cleaner look, because it wouldn't look like a double hook situation going on, which we need to buy some shackles, just some regular ones. And also there's 2 pod lights that go back there that we just now ordered as well, and we'll have all that in, dude.
That's going to look so much cleaner. But also that sucker was pretty heavy, so we were thinking that it kind of would have weighed the back end down a little bit and would have leveled it out, but that's not the case. As you can tell, it's still basically popping a rear end wheelie, or doing a stoppie right now,
Yeah,
dude.
it's doing a stoppie. It's leaning forward. Does not look good at all, dude.
I mean, it looks pretty good because it's a Raptor and all the stuff that we did the front and the rear bumper, but you know what? I think it'll look a lot better if it was leveled out. As you guys know, we were talking about this. We really didn't want to do like a legit lift kit, because I don't think it really needs it with the suspension that it has on it. Why would you do that?
Yeah,
you know
it
what I mean?
already has an amazing suspension kit on it. I mean, from Fox. I mean, it's all super nice, but you know what? We need to at least level it out to make it just sit perfect, dude.
And that's exactly what we purchased, just a 2-inch leveling kit right here. I think this is a rough country or something. It should be super simple to install, but I think we do actually have to remove the whole entire shock, right?
I think so, or we drop it down. I think you remove one of the hubs or something like that, and you drop it down, and hopefully that's an easy install.
Definitely.
Right there,
so we're gonna go ahead and get all that stuff cleaned up. Look at all that. It's all from that old bumper. We had to swap the wiring harness, everything. It still has the sensors built in, but you know what? It looks a lot better with that aftermarket bumper. So we're gonna move all that stuff out of the way, set this sucker up in a way where we can work on that front end and hopefully get this puck installed. Yes, sir.
Dude, one front side, dude.
Oh my goodness, that looks so much better right there,
That
dude.
looks super good. It basically has the same wheel gap in here, like with the fender flare, because look at that, man. That looks crazy back
Dude,
there,
I thought we were about to be squatting this sucker, doing the Carolina squat in here, but luckily, dude, once we dropped it, it kind of leveled out, and now it looks like it has a complete lift kit, dude.
Yeah, dude, just this one side right here. We still got one more side to do, man. It was actually quite a bit of work to just put one leveling a puck on here,
Yeah,
dude.
because the crazy thing is, when I was purchasing this sucker off of eBay right here, it said 1718 Ford Raptor. It'd work for that, and plus it'd work for the 17 all the way to 2020 F-150.
Yeah.
It didn't say nothing about a 2019 Raptor,
Yeah,
though.
they said nothing about a 2019. I don't know if they changed anything or something with the shock or strut or something like that, because we actually had to compress the shock and twist the top part just 360 degrees. That way it points the other way.
Did we turn it 360 or did we
180.
180,
Yeah,
dude.
180. Super simple. I mean, it just takes a little bit more steps, but we got it on there and it looks good.
Looks good, and I think Thomas approves, but I mean, he's kind of not looking at it. He's walking past it, but just wait.
Because we just got one side. I mean, if we get the whole entire front just lifted up, dude, Thomas will hop on this thing in no time.
Let's see what it looks like over here. As you can tell right here, it kind of looks a little bit weird, but we're about to take care of that right now,
Yes,
dude.
sir. We're about to go ahead and turn this, or we're going to just leave it like that, lift it up, throw the lift kit on this side, and see what this truck looks like.
That thing's a Baja now, dude.
It's sitting nice now,
Dude, it looks so perfect, man. I couldn't think of it being any better than that right there,
I know,
dude.
man, dude. I don't even know what Ford is thinking whenever they do that, but dude, this is the way right here,
Yes, sir.
man.
I think what Ford is thinking is like you're going to be hauling stuff, so it's always going to be like tilted, a lot of weight on the back end, so they're going to level it out while you're hauling. But we're not going to haul with this thing much, I don't think so, dude.
I don't think so, man. This thing is just a parts getter right here. We say that all the time, but this is actually going to be probably just the everything truck, man.
Yeah, the Home Depot getter, the O'Reilly's, the Walmart, the grocery getter, dude, everything in one, dude.
Everything in one right here. I mean, the F450 is a fun truck, but that thing is just huge.
Yeah,
you know what I
it's
mean?
definitely huge, man. But it's got a good turn radius on it, I'll tell you that,
thing
dude.
turns amazing. But look, dude, standing right here, finally it looks super good from the front to the back. All it needs is just some wheels, man.
Dude, definitely. And I'm pretty dang sure we got something in the garage, man, for
Do
it.
you think we got something, man?
There's a stack of tires in there and a stack of wheels, dude. It's gonna be so sick. We leveled out the F450, looks perfect right there. But next is gonna be some wheels for this thing. So I think that's gonna be pretty much it for tonight. What do you say? Catch them tomorrow?
Dude, catch them tomorrow in the morning.
Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here. You might have noticed that we brought out the Audi A7 once again. I gotta say, when you started that thing, dude, I thought you were in hybrid mode. Is that what it was?
Dude, it probably is, because this thing is silent, man.
Silent.
Almost sounds like an electric car,
Let's
man.
check out the exhaust on this thing right now. This is a bone stock Audi A7, and look at
Dude,
that,
this is not even an exhaust. This is just a trim piece. The real exhaust is in there. And, dude, I can barely put my finger in there, dude. That is tiny,
Dude,
man.
this car should be sounding like a harmonica with that sucker just squeezed like that, dude.
You can probably put a harmonica perfectly in there and they'll play a melody for you, dude.
We ought to try that, but that's the reason why we brought this sucker out, because we want to change that. We want to open this car up. We want it to breathe. And what did we open up, dude?
We opened up a Armytrix exhaust right here, catback exhaust for the Audi, and this thing is absolutely amazing. As you guys know, Armytrix always has the best looking exhaust, but dude, check that out, man. It's gonna have quad tips instead of that fake stuff that's going on in the back over there, and this is gonna open it up instead of suffocating it like it's doing right now, man.
We're running Armytrix on a few of our builds, on the Ferrari, the Lamborghini, the Supra. What else? The Mustang. That sounds amazing, dude.
That's when I fell in love with Armytrix, was on that exhaust.
Not only do they look good, they sound amazing, and we got everything, almost everything opened up here. I think we don't want to open everything up until we actually remove that stock exhaust there, dude.
So, I mean, right here, as you can tell, this exhaust, I think it's like, it's from the Cats, right? From the Cats.
Definitely.
Runs down through the middle of the car right here, has this little resonator. I'm guessing all this stuff put together is going to make this car just sound killer.
Dude, it's going to sound absolutely amazing, and you guys are probably wondering why we're not opening up the exhaust. Did we mention that we got an exhaust for the Raptor?
I think we mentioned that we got an exhaust, or they should already know. Yeah, the only reason that we are not opening up the exhaust or installing it on this truck is because we are waiting on like one or two few things that we want to get before we install the exhaust, because we want to set up a few things and throw it on the truck all at once.
Yeah, the way everything that what we're going to do to it is going to all work together. So we don't want to just throw the exhaust on and not the other thing, because it's just going to be pointless almost.
Dude, definitely going to be pointless. I mean, we could technically do it, but I want everything all in at once, because it's going to make for a better like setup.
Exactly.
Dude, for sure.
So what do you say right now? Should we go ahead and put this sucker on the lift or the quick jacks? What do you suggest
I say we probably pull this thing forward right here, throw the quick jacks up under there, pick this thing up, try to remove whatever is under there, and throw this beautiful exhaust on that thing, dude. Looks sick right there,
my goodness,
dude.
That looks way more aggressive than, I don't know what that was right there. Dude, we gotta toss that in the trash can, but dude, look at this side angle right here, dude.
The side angle with the staggered tips right there on both sides, dude. Quad tips looks so much better than those little dual tips right there that were even fake, but dude, that right there is just aggressive looking.
That looks aggressive, but I'm ready to hear this thing, dude.
Me too, man. I'm 100% hoping that this thing just has some pops to it. You know what I mean?
I think so. I think Audis are known for that. Maybe you have to tune it, but I guess we'll see. I'll be all right with just like some aggressive sounds.
Let's start this thing up. Are you ready, dude?
I'm
Stay
ready.
back there, man.
Stay back.
Stay back. Are you ready for this?
Dude, go ahead and rip this sucker up,
all right,
man.
Let it warm up first, and then we'll...
Of course, the cold start should sound good. Go for it. So much better, dude.
Oh my God, dude, that's crazy.
Dude, once you rev it, I think it's gonna pop, dude.
Well, I'm gonna let it warm up, and we'll blimp the throttle. Ready?
Yes, sir.
What?
Dude, that's unlike no other car that we have right there, dude.
That's just such a different sound. I've never heard a car like that. I guess that's just how Audi sound. It's like weird, dude, but it sounds pretty dang cool,
It sounds good, but we've never had a V6 supercharged car, so or have we?
I don't
think so. No, we've had a turbocharged GTR.
A V8 supercharged, yeah, and we had twin turbo GTR, but this supercharged V6, totally awesome sound. I mean,
dude,
it's really unique to this car right here, but I think we got to open up the front end as well as the back end.
Exactly,
because you know
yep, we opened up the rear end. Now it's time to throw a cold air intake. I think it might crackle then, dude. What do you think?
Hopefully, dude. I just want to hear the supercharger, dude. You know what I mean?
That combination with the cold air and this Armytrix exhaust, I think it's gonna sound sick.
And on top of that, I think we should probably get this thing tuned. I wonder if there's like a tuning chip that you just plug in the Audi and like download it or something like that.
I think it's called a popcorn tune.
Whatever tune. I'd like to tune it for like better throttle response, better everything, and hopefully some crackles and pops, dude. So let us know if there's any tunes out there that we can like tune it ourselves and make this thing a lot better. But for right now, I say we drop this thing, pull it outside, throw that cold air in here, and see what it sounds like.
Now that right there is how you build an engine. This sucker is officially built, dude.
Fully built to the teeth, man.
That's what I'm talking about. But that is a pretty nice cold air intake. I don't think there was any other brands that we could find that would work for this car.
Yeah, I mean, this is just look the best. You know what I mean? Because it gives you that little bit of stuff on the engine.
Yes, sir. A little bit of made in USA on this. Where is this car made? Germany?
Yeah, German car made in USA. It's crazy. That old filter was super filthy. I mean, I don't even know when the last time somebody changed it. There was a bunch of leaves in there. There was even, I don't know, what is that? Is that a Snickers packet in there?
Oh my, dude, that thing was hungry, dude.
That thing was hungry. So we gave it a Snickers right there with the new engine intake on there. It does retain the stock air box, which I was hoping to actually remove that to make it a little bit more noise, you know what I mean? So we may end up taking that sucker off. I don't know yet. I'll say we start it up and just listen to ourselves. Yeah, dude,
start that sucker up right now and let's see what it sounds like. I'm hoping to hear a good bit of supercharger whine, dude.
Fingers crossed, dude.
Yes,
you
sir.
Ready?
Yes, sir. I was born ready, man. Go ahead. Woo! Not much of a difference just yet. Hear more exhaust. Woo! Sounds good, dude. Definitely sounds a lot better, dude.
Oh, yeah, way better now. It almost feels like the throttle response is a lot better too.
Dude,
you know
honestly, I was just about to ask you that. I was like, doesn't it even sounds like it's just flowing right through it, dude?
As soon as you press it with the stock exhaust and stock air box, you press it and you can't hear anything. You're like, well, what is going on? Am I even
it's like lagging or something?
Is it working or something?
What do you say we do? Go for a little test drive?
Dude, let's run down the road, man.
Let's do it. Almost wants to backfire there. Woo!
This thing is loud,
dude. This thing is super loud here. We're gonna probably wake up the whole neighborhood, and that's not what we're trying to do.
Dude, did you hear that?
This thing is super loud, dude.
Loud, man. And that's just valves open. We didn't throw the valvetronics. We didn't connect the system yet because we just wanted to hear what it would sound like open. You know what I mean?
But I definitely think it would sound really good with it closed, and with the cold air intake, you'd hear more supercharged.
Yeah, definitely. We're probably gonna have to put a switch on here. You know, that way, whenever you do want to open it up, you just click it and you're good to go.
That's what I'm saying. But other than that, dude, absolutely changed the car. Feels a lot more sportier. Definitely more throttle response and all that good stuff.
Dude, and it just makes the car a lot funner whenever you got an exhaust on it.
Exactly. But as of right now, we're heading back to the house, and I think that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video.
Yes, sir.
You smell that,
What does it smell like, man?
Oh my goodness, that smells like something fresh off the grill right there, dude. But that's the smell of a brand new Armytrix exhaust right there. Just getting broken in. Super happy with the sound of it right now. But you know what, guys? That's pretty much gonna be a wrap for today's video. We got a bunch of mods coming for the Raptor, a bunch of mods coming for this stuff, and we got something epic coming here in the near future. So definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.